A very good morning, 8th standard. Again, this is Anviti, your social studies teacher with Block 18, the Union and State Executive. And this is Lesson Plan 1, the President. As you know, we had completed Block 17. Now we are going to start it. I hope you will do proper work this time, as many of the students made me unsatisfied as you did not complete work on time. So it is a request, please do your work on time so it will not overburden you. Thank you. Now moving further, take out your content book, your notebook, worksheet, and all the essentials that are required. Now, first of all, we will do the quick recap. What had we learned in the previous block? We had learned about the union and state legislatures, about both of the houses, and we came to know that how a bill become an act. Before starting our block, you should know these three words that are very common in this block. First one is nominal. Nominal means existing in the name only, for namesake. Second is emergency. Emergency means a sudden, unforeseen crisis. Unforeseen crisis. Got it? A president's rule. A president rule you will come through in this block. We will learn more about it. Now tell me, who takes care of the school administration? Yes, your answer is correct. A school principal takes care of the school administration. What will happen if we do not have any principal? Just as we need a school principal to make important decisions, maintain rules and regulations, so that the school should run smoothly or without any disturbance. In the same way, we also need a head of the country. Who is the head of the country? He is known as the first citizen of the country. That is the president. Got it? The president, along with the prime minister and council of ministers, governs the country. And that president is the nominal head of the country. I hope you understood it. Now, by this introduction, you may know that what are we going to learn. Today, we will learn about the function of the president of our country. Now, what will you do to learn more about it? You will read the section, the president, and frame two questions from each of the function. You can frame question to such as by who, what, when, how. And for example, you can make such a question: when does the president exercise emergency power? Who all does the president appoint? Got it? So now here you can pause the video, go through it, read the section, frame the questions, come back again. I'm going to ask you few of the questions so that we will sum up our block or the lesson plan. I hope you had done it. Now, Here comes the bonus question of the day. You need to tell who is the current president of India. Go to the online exam. There you will tick the correct one. Now moving further, which organ of the government does the president belong to? So as you have read it and you know the answer, the president belongs to the executive organ of the government. He or she is the nominal head of the government, that is the head only in name. Got it? Now come to the next question. What powers does the president have in appointing ministers? The president appoints the prime minister, the council of ministers of union government, the governor, and the chief justice of Supreme Court, among others. Got it? Now, what role does the president play in defense? The president is the head of the army, navy, and air force. Got it? All the treaties and contracts are prepared in his or her name. Now, what role does he or she play in the country's budget? The annual budget is presented in the parliament on the president's behalf. Means in the name of the president, the budget is displayed. Now moving further, if there is a national emergency, what powers can the president exercise? In the case of emergency, the president can declare president's rule in the country and impose financial restrictions. This emergency, if the emergency is there, in the case of national emergency, your all the rights have been taken and you will not be authorized to practice those fundamental rights till president rule is there. Now moving further, what are the main powers and functions of the president of India? The president has executive powers of appointing high officials of the country, legislative powers of approving bills and dissolving the Lok Sabha, and financial powers that include granting money for help during a natural disaster or any such crisis. The president also has judicial powers to pardon or sentence an accused. The president also has some emergency powers that he or she can exercise under certain situations. Now, tell me, why do we need a president in our country, especially when he or she is a nominal head? It is my apology when it is written a fashion. Now moving further, as you know, president is very much necessary and important as he or she preserve, protects and defend the constitution and the law of India as made part of his oath. The president is the common head of all the independent constitutional bodies. I hope you understood what is the importance of the president in our country. After doing this, you will read the section one more time and in workbook complete S1 and in notebook do practice question 1 to 3. I hope you understood the block. If you do have any problem, please do write me in the comment section. I will be happy to answer your questions or queries. Thank you and have a nice day.